SVG-TV News headlines, sponsored in part by Flo.
In the headlines, public servants across SVG praised for their work in nation building. With no consensus among parties in Guyana, CCJ could make declaratory orders crucial to the country's immediate future. US President Donald Trump announces new hard-hitting sanctions against Iran. And in sports, Vincentian Sunil Ambrose called up for Windies World Cup duty. These and other stories coming up in SVG TV's Evening News and Sports.
That was the news headline, sponsored in part by Flo.
Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV News and Sports for Monday, June 24th, 2019. I am Jennifer Richardson with the details. Acting Prime Minister and Minister responsible for the public service, Sir Louis Straker, has praised the thousands of public servants in St. Vincent and the Grenadines for assisting the government to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals and meet international targets set out by the United Nations. The commendation came in an address by the Acting Prime Minister on the occasion of Public Service Day, which was observed on Sunday, June 23rd. Sir Louis pointed out that his government does not underestimate public servants and their roles in nation building, which must be celebrated.
The public servants are the ones who are charged with this responsibility, in addition to carrying out government's overall development plans. Therefore, the role and contribution of public servants to national development cannot be overemphasized or slighted. Their role is pivotal in the realization of the Sustainable Development Goals. These goals consist of 17 specific goals and 169 targets aimed at ending extreme poverty, reducing inequality in all its dimensions, promoting inclusive economic growth with decent work for all, creating sustainable cities, addressing climate change, protecting the planet, and ensuring that all persons on earth enjoy peace and prosperity.
The Acting Prime Minister recommitted his government's pledge to work on improving the lives of public servants across the country.
The government of St. Vincent the Grenadines remains committed to supporting all employees and building workforces and workplaces that reflect the diverse society in which we live. Furthermore, it recognizes the strategic imperative of diversity as not just the right thing to do for equal opportunity or social justice, but because it is one of the inclusiveness in national development.
Public Service Week was celebrated under the theme, Promoting Gender and Diversity Responsive Public Services to Achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. The low number of women in active politics has again been raised as an issue of concern here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and across the region. Coordinator of the Gender Affairs Division, Lafla Kwame Harry, who was at the time addressing public servants at a special symposium last Friday, questioned why women in politics remain minimal despite a high percentage of women in the public service.
As permanent secretaries, members of statutory boards and heads of departments, of the public servants in grade B positions and above, which constitutes the highest post within the civil service, approximately 60.7% are females. This is interesting. Of those at grade C post, which consists of directors, department heads, coordinators, and upper management staff, approximately 57.1% are women. But why isn't this replicated in the political sphere? Why are women not being engaged at the political field?
It was noted that to level the playing field based on gender and equality, 30% of women are required to be involved in political life. However, as it now stands, only 8.7% of women are serving at such a level. UWI lecturer Dr. Halima Deshong, who was the featured speaker at the symposium on Friday, said that this issue has to be looked at holistically, as varying reasons could be derived for the low number of women entering politics.
Recognizing that women are now occupying more spaces in upper management of the public service, but I want to return to that a bit in terms of looking at our employment figures in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and what that might mean. But we are lagging behind in some important areas. She also mentioned political participation in St. Vincent and the Grenadines across the two major political parties. There is an almost absence of women in terms of representation. So that while we could think about the corporate sector, we could think about the upper management positions in terms of boardrooms and so on, and we begin to again see an absence of women. But if we look at the other areas of our labor force, we begin to see some other kinds of gender disparities outside of the public sector.
Visitor arrivals for the first 4 months of this year was recorded at 217,202, an increase of just over 10,000 for the same period last year, notwithstanding a decrease in yacht arrivals. This is according to Minister of Tourism Cecil Mackey in an interview with SVG-TV News today. The Tourism Minister said that arrivals by air increased by 6.9%, cruise by 7.7%, and a decrease in yacht by 9.9%.
If we look at the period January to April, by air, we welcomed 31,177 visitors to the destination as compared with 29,178, and that's an increase of 1,999 or 6.9%. By yacht, we had a slight decrease. Period January to April, we welcomed 28,301 visitors as compared to 31,408, went down 3,107 or 9.9%. And arrivals by cruise January to April, we welcomed 157,724 visitors to the destination as compared to 146,380, an increase of 11,344 or 7.7%. So by sea, period January to April, we increased our visitor arrivals to the destination by 8,237 or 4.6%.
The month of April alone also saw a major increase in arrivals, which contributed to the overall increase for the year thus far.
Visitors and 109 same day. 7,440 stay over, 109 same day, making a total of 7,549 visitors as compared to 5,900 for the month of April. So 7,549 for April 2019 as compared with 5,900 for April 2018. That's an increase of 27.9% over the same period for April 2018 as compared to 2019. An increase of 1,649 visitors for the month of April. If we look at the arrivals by yachts for April 2019, 6,502 as compared to 4,805 for April 2018. That's an increase of 1,697 or 35.3%. For arrivals, visitors by cruise, we welcomed 13,556 visitors as compared to 12,021 visitors April 2018.
Minister Mackey credited the Argyle International Airport and the many ambassadors who have placed SVG on the map for the increase in arrivals.
It speaks well to what we have been doing in the ministry and as a nation generally. And we must thank every Vincentian, both at home and abroad, for doing their part. We know that a lot of this hinged on the completion of the Argyle International Airport, and that was done 2 years ago. And we know that we are now welcoming flights from 3 major cities, New York, Caribbean Airlines. During the busy season, they put on a second flight, and they run all year round with 1 flight. And also from Miami, which started earlier this year, or late last year. So pleased were they with the response that they are now running all year round and also putting on a second flight for the December period, the winter season. And of course from Canada, well, from Miami we have American Airlines running that route. And from Canada, from Toronto, we have Air Canada Rouge. They, from the first 6 months of their operation.
Last year, the overall visitor arrivals was just under 356,000. Each person has the responsibility to ensure their own sexual health, and the HIV/AIDS unit in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment is continuing its efforts to sensitize the public on the benefits of safe sexual practices. This as the unit rolls out its 2019 Carnival campaign under the theme, Catch the Vibe, Not the Virus. Your sexual health is your responsibility. Speaking from the unit's headquarters with SVG-TV News Today, Director of the HIV/AIDS unit, Ferosa Roach, said encouraging correct condom use and HIV testing continues to be a major part of their campaign.
Catch the Vibe, Not the Virus campaign on STI and AIDS assume that exposure to risky sexual practices is greater during festive season and events such as Carnival. Our activities are geared towards raising awareness about HIV and AIDS as a growing public health concern, highlighting the importance and benefit of safe sex practices with particular focus on correct and consistent condom use and providing targeted outreach testing services. Our Carnival prevention program kicked off at the East St. George Carnival, and safe sexual health practices were also promoted at the Windward Carnival, the Miss SVG show, the Set for Life, Black Rave, and Soca Monarch semi-finals. We will continue to promote safe sexual health throughout the Carnival season at all CDC-sponsored shows in Kingston and at some private events.
As part of this year's campaign, the unit has introduced new brands of condoms in an effort to encourage safe sex. Communications Officer in the Ministry of Health, Nika Anderson Isaacs, said the condoms are of a high quality.
Carnival, we try to do something new, something that is innovative, something that can keep the persons who are the end users a part of the process. So we distributed 1 condoms at one thing. So this year we collaborated with Dale Miller, who will bring in a different type of condoms. So we'll have a range of condoms, thinner condoms, so it feels as if you don't have on anything. So what we're trying to do is ensure that it is attractive and sexy. We know it is associated with sex, and we know that we have a challenge with some of the condoms that we distribute. Persons aren't like they don't really like it. They ask that we try to bring in better condoms and stuff. And of course, you would understand that there's a cost associated with it. So we're extremely grateful for our corporate society who has seen the effort that we're doing, and they have decided to come on board and give us some support in that regard. We welcome all other support from other corporate members of society who are willing to come on board and assist us, because it is a shared responsibility. It is our responsibility, and by you helping us, we're better able to help our nation.
Isaac said the new condoms will be distributed at various carnival events, and so far the feedback has been good.
For those events when you see us, we may be asking a few questions of you though, nothing personal, but just to help us in our survey as we continue to better facilitate your needs as citizens and as clients of us. So we'll definitely have those. The feedback that I've received so far is excellent, except for a few that we will revise, because some men have complained that it is too small. So because we're dealing with West Indian men, we may have to revise that. So therefore, when we bring the condoms, it can actually fit the package that our men have locally. And so we'll be working on that. But I guarantee you, based on the feedback that I have received, they are loving it, the condoms. They pretty much feel as though they're not wearing anything, which I guess, since persons don't want to wear, if you're going to wear it, might as well feel as though you don't wear anything. But we want to push that. We want you to protect your health. Ladies, don't be shy, don't be afraid to wear a condom, to walk with your condom. Our sexual health is definitely our responsibility.
Meanwhile, as Vincimas 2019 gets into full swing, persons are being encouraged to be mindful of the danger of overconsumption of alcohol. This encouragement comes from Managing Director of Health Solutions Incorporated, Pauline De Freitas, as she spoke with SVG-TV News today on the impact overconsumption of alcohol can have on one's body. De Freitas said overconsumption can affect one's vital organs, including their heart, kidneys, and liver, and can create major health problems.
When you're actually having it in large amounts, then it starts to affect your heartbeat. It starts to affect your kidneys in a way where you're overloading the kidneys to filter much more a harmful substance that's actually in your bloodstream. Then also what we worry about is dehydration. Too much alcohol consumption actually dehydrates your kidneys because it's a form of diuretic. So here you are passing all this urine. In return, you're actually dehydrating your body, so that's also a concern. People always say, oh, well, the liver. The liver, maybe we worry about it in the long term, where you're a chronic drinker, where drinking is part of your everyday lifestyle. Then you worry about cirrhosis of the liver and the disease of it and how to, take care of it. But for the short term, especially now that Carnival is reaching, we want to make sure to tell people, I can't tell you don't drink, because we know that alcohol will be available to you in large amounts, but be sensible with the amount that you're drinking.
The health professional said diabetics and persons who are on medication must take note of these side effects and stay clear of alcohol consumption.
I think if you are, when you're on certain medications, if you're on blood pressure tablets, then that is a concern to us, because obviously you impair, the assistance that blood pressure tablet is actually giving you to keep your blood pressure under control. And heavy drinking also causes an increase in your blood pressure as well. A lot of people say, well, I'm diabetic, but I don't mix my drinks with sugary stuff, so I'm okay. Not really, because you're either going to increase your blood sugar with alcohol, but when you go into that critical state where you're actually over drinking, it actually causes the hypo, which is a lower aspect of your blood sugar. So all these things take into great consideration when we're out there having a drink or two.
De Freitas suggests some useful ways persons can avoid over drinking.
When you are out there this carnival season, just be sensible. That is really our strongest word that we use around here to our patients. I'm not telling you don't, because I know you're going to, but what I want to do as a healthcare professional is educate you on some of the things. Make sure once you have one drink, substitute your next drink with a water rather than another glass of alcohol. Instead of gulping your liquor, make sure that you're actually sipping your liquor so it lasts you a little bit longer. And eat. Make sure you eat before, and make sure you're eating during the time that you're ingesting the alcohol. And pace yourself. The minute you're actually feeling that there's something going on and you're not yourself, that should be your cutoff. It shouldn't be the continuation from that point on. When your stomach feels heavy, your stomach feels irritable, you feel that you want to get sick and vomit, then those are all signals that the body is giving, hey, slow down. This has got to stop. We can't continue this. So I think that is really our best message for people.
Coming up, a new Queen of Calypso crowned and Raga and the Soca Monarch finalists named. This and other stories when we return with Carnival Beat.
The local news sponsored in part by Flow.
Death is a fact of life. Even though death is a fact of life, that doesn't make it any easier. When dealing with the loss of a loved one, you may try to be strong, but it's really hard sometimes. But that's just when the experience of the staff at New Haven Funeral Home can demonstrate their compassion and help to guide your family through the difficult time. So in your time of loss, call the New Haven Funeral Home at 457-1830. or 458-1467, or email newhavenfuneralhome@gmail.com. New Haven Funeral Home, SVG's preferred funeral home.
Star Limited is now located on the third floor of the first St. Vincent Bank building. They have extended their range of products to furniture, including patio sets, closets, shoe casing, beds and mattresses, TV cabinets, and kitchen cupboards, just to name a few of their luxurious pieces, all at unbelievable prices. Don't just take my word for it. Check them out upstairs the first St. Vincent Bank building. And don't forget, they still have the best in windows, doors, burglar bars, rails, and vanities. C-Star Limited, where quality and style is our motto.
Kidney disease is a growing concern around the world and here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Chronic kidney disease is a life-threatening condition which occurs when a person's kidneys are no longer able to clean the toxins and waste products from the blood or perform other kidney functions normally. When this happens, a person needs dialysis. Dialysis is where a machine takes over the function of the kidney and safely removes the poisonous waste from the blood. Since 2012, Health Solutions Inc. has operated a full-service hemodialysis facility in SVG that offers state-of-the-art equipment, courteous, well-trained staff, and a comfortable treatment environment.
We're encouraging for early detection. Anyone who is either diabetic or hypertensive and has any questions or concerns, please contact us at 784-451-2836 or visit us at www.healthsolutionssvg.org.
Sale, sale, sale! It's Island Style Interiors, hotly anticipated annual Carnival clearance sale. Building or renovating while others fret. Come get some of our best deals yet. Massive savings on tiles to be had with discounts of 15 to 35% off on overstocked or clearance ceramic and porcelain tiles. Plus, buy all we have in low stock model and watch your discounts skyrocket with a huge 50% off. Sale starts now and goes up until Carnival Saturday. Call 457 Tile or visit us in the Adams Brothers Building, Ellisville.
Your sofa sets, your mattress, your carpets, your office chairs, and car seats all hold body fluids, viruses, and bacteria that can be harmful to your health. At Howard's, we will steam clean your sofa sets, your mattress, your carpet, and your office chairs with heated dry steam that kills viruses and bacteria. Call Howard to steam clean your sofa, mattress, carpets, and chairs at 532-8855 or 451-2960. That's 532-8855 or 451-2960.
This season, experience all the sports you love. Whether on a large screen or a mobile device, you've got the best seat in the house. Share the moment with you and your family from wherever you are with the latest products from Quartz. Get it now with Ready Finance. Don't miss a moment of the action. It's Sports Mania at Quartz, bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
It's Carnival again! Time for mass! And BMC Amerijet Magic 103.7 Blondie Bird and Friends in association with UNDP Small Grants Program presents Climate Change, the Evolution with sections like Hibiscus, Seahorse, Deforestation, Trough System, Marine Litter, Superstorm, Rise in Sea Level, Heat Wave, Solar Panel, and Harmony. Get registered now! And remember to bring the kids to play mass with Blondie Bird and Friends. Climate Change, the Evolution, also sponsored by Digicel and Musa & Sons, Cobblestone Inn, CK Graves & Company Limited, the St. Vincent Brewery, the Mustique Company Limited, and Kids Plus. Call us at 593-5645 or 593-5764. Facebook, Blondie Bird and Friends. Instagram, Blondie Bird and Friends Mass Band.
Oh yeah. Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织出天涯，看时间并肩在一起，却不同的步伐，同样的心门一直不断来回的穿插，是不是爱在变化，渐进风华？
Welcome to Carnival Beat. 10 artists have earned their boarding pass to compete in the most anticipated competition on the Vincy Mas calendar, Soca Monarch 2019, which will be held at the Victoria Park on Saturday, July 6th. These 10 artists will be coming against reigning Soca Monarch Delroy Fireman Hooper. The 10 finalists in the Soca category are Darren Magical Rose, Zavik Casper G. Morris, Clayton Roach and Enrico Hunt, Dimes and The Pixel, Kenville Fernando Horn, Vilroy Jack, DJ Tuffer, Lornette Fire Empress Ned, Kamara Kido Foster, Kemi Christopher, Tracy Scabs Cozier, and Juniel Lola Alexander. Here is a snippet of the performances of the Soca Monarch finalists at the semis, which took place on Saturday night at the Solidarity Car Park in Kingstown. Meanwhile, in the Raga Soca category, only 9 artists have been selected to come up against reigning Raga Soca Monarch Fimba Jardine. The 9 Raga Soca finalists are Hans John, Chawali Johnson, Chanel Scorpion Williams, Delroy Fireman Hooper, Lornette Fire Empress Ned, Clayton Roach, and Elrica Hunt, Dimes and The Pixel, Shady, Homie, and Cleopatra Hendrickson. Here is a snippet of the 9 Raga Soca finalists at Saturday night's semis. In the Queen of Calypso competition held on Sunday night at the Russell's Auditorium, Chanel Mackenzie got the judges' nod for the title, pushing defending Queen of Calypso Joanna Nubian Princess Christopher into second place. The third place position went to Sheena Collis. With no consensus among parties in Guyana, CCJ could make declaratory orders crucial to the country's immediate future. We have the news of the region when we come back. Stay with us.
That was a local news segment.
The Everready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Everready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Everready Funeral Home at any time. 456-1494. Everready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Juicy, juicy, drink today. Juicy, juicy, same great taste. Juicy, juicy, the original drink. It's a Vinci thing. Get your red and banana, pineapple, juicy cola, orange or apple. Juicy for you and for your neighbor. It's a Vinci thing. Enjoy it juicy, the original Vinci thing. Juicy.
Hello.
Hello. What is going on? Hello.
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my God, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
What's up, Jermaine? I haven't been seeing you at school lately.
You ready to see me hit a 6 today?
Hey, you want this? I had one already for the day. When last did you eat, Jermaine?
Well, you know how things are at home. My mom doesn't have time to cook. She's busy with her new boyfriend.
Yeah, I know.
Mommy's not around much anymore. But it's okay, I guess.
Your mom leaves you by yourself, bro.
Don't worry about it, man. I'll see you on the pitch.
Listen, Jermaine. Are you sure everything's okay at home? Look, it's getting late. My dad is here. We can drop you home.
You can go ahead. My mother will soon come for me.
Cries for help can happen without words. Neglect is also a form of child abuse. If you know something, say something. Stop something.
Daddy, can I talk to you about something?
Break the silence. Child abuse is one secret you should never keep. A message from UNICEF and the OECS.
Do you suffer from pain in your back, knees, or joints and need effective pain relief? Get your life back with Omega XL, a natural, safe, anti-inflammatory supplement. This small soft gel has up to 22 times more omega-3 free fatty acids than fish oil and is backed by 30 years of clinical research.
I can just tell you from my experiences, there's nothing like this Omega XL.
Live the life you deserve and get the relief you need. Get Omega XL now at your local pharmacy.
The body moves in many expressive ways. The freedom of movement is often taken for granted until that freedom is restricted by pain. Maya's Pain Kill Gel is scientifically formulated to alleviate muscle and joint inflammation. With this gel, you can target the pain in areas where it's needed the most. Bring the joy of movement back into your life with Maya's Pain Kill Gel. Available at leading stores and pharmacies in SVG.
Fridges, cookers. We make your life so easy. Just come in and see us. A wide range
range of furniture.
Right here at Singer.
Affordable beds and mattresses.
Right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. Singer is a family store
that gives you the best hire purchase deals.
Right here at Singer.
We'll outfit your home.
Right here at Singer. The #1 family store.
It's us with Singer.
Oh yeah。Baby， 我们之间的爱情编织出天涯，看时间并肩在一起，却不同的步伐，同样的心门一直不断，来回的穿插，是不是爱在变差，渐渐风华？
The regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello.
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my god, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Welcome back. You're watching SVG-TV News. We go now to the news of the region. Given the lack of consensus between the parties involved, it is apparent that the Caribbean Court of Justice, the CCJ, will be required to make declaratory orders in 2 matters crucial to Guyana's immediate future. Last Tuesday, the CCJ ruled that the December 21, 2018 no-confidence motion was validly passed against the coalition government. The court also ruled that the process undertaken to appoint a retired judge as chairman of the Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, was flawed and unconstitutional. Guyana's ruling, a Partnership for National Unity Alliance for Change, the APNU-AFC, coalition government and main political opposition, People Progressive Party, the PPP, have been at odds over the decisions in the 2 cases. The parties had moved to the CCJ, Guyana's final appellate court, for its interpretation of constitutional provisions as it relates to the matters. Meanwhile, chairman of the New and United Guyana political party said if the decision of the High Court had been respected in relation to the December 21st no-confidence motion, elections in Guyana would have been held 3 months ago. We hear more in this HGP TV News report.
Since the decision of the Caribbean Court of Justice pertaining to the December 21, 2018 no-confidence motion, the public and the political parties showing interest in contesting the upcoming general elections have aired their opinions on the matter. It is the opinion of the chairman of the New and United Guyana Party, Timothy Jonas, that had the administration respected the decision of the High Court, elections would have already been held.
If everything had been done correctly, we would have had elections 3 months ago. Now we've lost sight of that, but that's the reality. So we now have a government that is there 3 months overtime. But you can't say arbitrarily that they must close up shop, lock the doors, and walk out, because the country needs to operate. So we are in a state of necessity.
Mr. Jonas further stated that during what he deemed as quote-unquote a period of uncertainty, the work of the government had continued.
Former Jamaica Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Edward Seaga, was laid to rest on Sunday, June 23rd, in the country's National Heroes Park. The coffin bearing the remains of Seaga, who served as Jamaica's Prime Minister from 1980 to 1989 and as Member of Parliament for West Kingston for 43 years, was lowered into the grave at approximately 3:36 p.m. This followed a state funeral. We hear more in this CVM News report.
Hundreds of mourners gathered at the Holy Trinity Cathedral to pay their final respects to Edward Philip George Seaga. Many say they had a personal relationship with Seaga during his political career.
I get to know him through my relatives and get in contact with him in the revival circle, and he was one of the main pioneers to allow us to be recognized with our heritage, history and culture.
He do so many things for Jamaica, and all when they say he don't born here, don't this, I love him so much.
Every time we can remember Seaga, it's something that Seaga create, something that people live off of, something that people will remember. He's just a great man.
Seaga was the 5th Prime Minister of Jamaica, serving from 1980 to 1989, and is remembered as a builder, instrumental in transforming many aspects of Jamaica's political and cultural framework. As many watched on screens strategically placed, those who knew the former Prime Minister and the longest-serving Member of Parliament best remembered him through tributes.
He dared to venture where others feared to tread, winning West Kingston for the first time in 1962 and on 10 subsequent outings thereafter.
Mr. Seaga would go on to say at another occasion, "It is not true that we must put politics first. There is already too much politics in politics. If there were less politics in politics, then politics would succeed in doing what it should do."
He gave up many birthdays, anniversaries, and school plays, all so that he could give to us, give Jamaica his life. He did so from the day that he could think for himself, and he did so until he took his last breath.
The eulogy was delivered by current Member of Parliament for West Kingston.
He instilled in me and many others the value of hard work, proper work, and a strong sense of duty to people. Anyone who would have worked with Mr. Eddie in any way would know if you are doing something, you have to do it properly.
Seaga will be buried at the National Heroes Park. This is the final resting place of the late former Prime Minister Edward Philip George Seaga, known affectionately as...
That's the news of the region. Coming up, U.S. President Donald Trump announces new hard-hitting sanctions against Iran. News from the international scene when we return.
That was a regional news segment sponsored by Massey Stores SVG Limited and Digicel SVG Limited.
Massey Stores Pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Massey Stores Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
Hello?
Hello? What is going on? Hello?
No, hold on.
Hello? You still cannot hear me?
Now that's better. Now I can see you.
Oh my god, finally.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel's super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Still going to town for hardware? No, you don't need to. Pinchers Hardware in Pembroke. It's your one-stop shop for all your hardware needs. We stock building materials, blocks, sand, and stones. Also plumbing and electrical fittings. We have automotive supplies too. And to make things easy, we will deliver to your location. Come on in or simply call us at 458-7591 or 533-1576. We are open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pinchers Brothers Hardware, located in Pembroke, where quality meets price.
Hey, are you elderly, disabled, physically immobile? Don't want to be a burden to anyone? Maybe you just need a ride to your next doctor's appointment? Fed up of asking for favors? Well, did you know that there's a company operating in St. Vincent and the Grenadines that will take you from your home to any medical facility on the island? Well, now you know. Island-wide Medical Transportation Services offers door-through-door assistance no matter your situation. Just call us at 456-6442 and ask about our discount membership packages today. Island-wide Medical Transportation Services, where your health and safety come first. Located in Arnersville at the Manor Complex.
A funeral is considered as the last goodbye. The memories are for you, the family and loved ones. Joseph da Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home sympathizes and understands the grieving process. They go the extra mile, offering counseling, private funeral, chapel service, night viewing and church service, along with other services expected at a professional funeral home. Visit the office at Mesopotamia. A warm, modern, and customer-friendly environment awaits you. Joseph da Silva Senior Memorial Funeral Home, offering affordability in time of need. We are here. We care.
Pete is a perfectionist and a profound performer who perseveres proudly, procuring a promotion per annum. Meanwhile, Freddie frustratedly fumbles to figure out his own formula for fulfillment. Pete preserves his prime physical condition by pecking at perfect produce, perfecting posture while pumping ponderous poundages, pursuing personal peace, and prudently purchasing prime sleeping apparatus. Your best day starts tonight with a Sleep-On-It mattress from Quartz.
SVG-TV International News segment sponsored in part by Carez Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I don't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent. Agents and distributors, Carez Distribution Limited.
Let's go further afield. U.S. President Donald Trump announced new sanctions against Iran today, in part to retaliate after the downing of a U.S. drone last week, with the punitive measures targeting Iran's most senior leader, military officials, and its top diplomat, Foreign Minister Javad Zarif. Speaking to reporters in the Oval Office, President Trump said he signed an executive order imposing hard-hitting sanctions on Iran that will deny Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, his office, and many others access to financial instruments.
Today's action follows a series of aggressive behaviors by the Iranian regime in recent weeks, including shooting down of U.S. drones. You shot down the drone. It's, I guess everyone saw that one, and many other things. These measures represent a strong and proportionate response to Iran's increasingly provocative actions. We will continue to increase pressure on Tehran until the regime abandons its dangerous activities and its aspirations, including the pursuit of nuclear weapons, increased enrichment of uranium, development of ballistic missiles, engagement in and support for terrorism, fueling of foreign conflicts, and belligerent acts directed against the United States and its allies. The agreement that was signed was a disaster. It was not doing what it was supposed to do. Many bad things were taking place. And most importantly, it was so short-term that within a very short number of years, they would be able to make nuclear weapons, and that's unacceptable. Never can Iran have a nuclear weapon. Also included in this is we want the stoppage immediately of their sponsoring of terrorism. They sponsor terrorism at a level that nobody's ever seen before. And that's been over the last number of years, and they've taken all of that money that was given to them by the past administration, and much of it was given.
That's the news. Sports is just ahead, but before that, we take a look at the local weather report.
SVG-TV International News segment was sponsored in part by Caress Distribution Limited.
You like doing laundry, right? Nah, I didn't think so. The stains? Oh, nightmare. Thanks to the new Tropic Fresh laundry detergent, doing laundry is now hassle-free. Tropic Fresh removes dirt, cuts through stains, leaves your whites whiter, and your colors brighter. Tropic Fresh has antibacterial agents that kills germs present in your clothing. It's gentle on hands, and the smell? Longer, fresh fragrance. Available in original and lemon scents and in various sizes. Tropic Fresh laundry detergent. Agents and distributors, Caress Distribution Limited.
The weather report sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. Then came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Bebin Premium.
We take a look now at the local weather conditions. Current conditions: fair and hazy, winds east-northeast at 24 kilometers per hour, temperature 27.4 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 84%. The barometric pressure 1013.6 millibars, 24-hour rainfall 0.2 millimeters. Today's maximum temperature 29.4 degrees Celsius. Today's minimum temperature 25.6 degrees Celsius. Sunset today at 6:34 p.m., sunrise tomorrow at 5:39 a.m. The forecast: fair, hazy, and breezy, becoming partly cloudy with a few passing showers. And a synopsis: the Atlantic high pressure system is the dominant feature.
The weather report was sponsored in part by General Hardware, Budgemart Limited.
Bebin, the diaper made with the very best for the very best. Keeps up with them on the go. With a wetness indicator, Bebin keeps your child dry and happy. For quality and affordability, choose Bebin every time.
Bebin Premium.
Welcome to Finishing and Furnishing, where a warm and friendly staff awaits you. At Finishing and Furnishing, you feel like you're in a home away from home. You will find a wide range of bedroom, living room, and appliances displayed in a stunning setting. When dealing with furniture, you need to take into consideration the colors of your room. That's why at our Penta Studio, we supply the best in interior and exterior paints. Have wooden furniture? Well, we also have stains, sealers, lacquers to get that matte or gloss finish of your desire. So give us a call at 457-2206 and come on down to Finishing and Furnishing today and start building the home of your dreams.
Start for Life is back again. Your favorite game. Win house and land. SUV plus 50 grand. 50 and 25 grand. Second and third prize in your hand. Yeah. So play as much as you can. Monthly prizes to be won. Set for life. A brand new house. Set for life. A brand new car. Set for life. $10 for a bet. Live your life with no regrets. Set for life. Did your day done set? Set for life. December 28th. Set for life. Check the lotto machine. Get set for 2019. Set for life. Live all of your dreams. Be a winner, turn your keys. Set for life.
It's Carnival again! Time for mass! And BMC Amerijet Magic 103.7 Blondie Bird and Friends in association with UNDP Small Grants Program presents Climate Change, the Evolution with sections like hibiscus, seahorse, deforestation, draw system, marine litter, superstorm, rise in sea level, heat wave, solar panel, and harmony. Get registered now! And remember to bring the kids to play mass with Blondie Bird and Friends. Climate Change, the Evolution, also sponsored by Digicel and Musa & Sons, Cobblestone Inn, CK Graves & Company Limited, the St. Vincent Brewery, the Mustique Company Limited, and Kids Plus. Call us at 593-5645 or 593-5764. Facebook, Blondie Bird and Friends. Instagram, Blondie Bird and Friends Mass Band.
Welcome to the evening sports. West Indies all-rounder Andre Russell has been ruled out of the rest of the World Cup because of a knee injury. Russell had been struggling with a left knee problem throughout the tournament and missed 2 of their 6 games. The 31-year-old took 5 wickets in 4 matches but only scored 36 runs across 3 innings. He will be replaced in the squad by Vincentian batsman Sunil Ambrose for West Indies' final 3 matches, starting with their match against India on the 27th of June. West Indies were all but eliminated from the World Cup by their dramatic loss to New Zealand on Saturday. They're 8th on the table with 1 win from 6 matches, 5 points behind 4th place England in the last semi-final place. In netball, the inaugural Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, the ECCB Organization of Eastern Caribbean States International Netball Series, concluded here last Friday night at the Arnisvale Sports Complex. Best defending team was St. Lucia, best attacking team Grenada, best defending player was Josiane Antoine of Team SVG, best mid-court player Nerissa Delpeche, also of Team SVG. The most accurate shooter was Latisha Cato of Grenada, while the best attacking player was Shem Maxwell of St. Lucia. Furthermore, the most disciplined team was Dominica, and Grenada's goal shooter Latisha Cato was the player of the tournament. The series was won by Grenada, who received the first title and the Gloria Ballantyne Trophy. St. Vincent and the Grenadines placed 2nd and St. Lucia 3rd. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Football Federation has named the women's team for the Windward Islands Women's Football Championship in St. Lucia from the 30th June to the 7th July. The 19-member team is Samonika Laborde and Altika Ben goalkeepers, Shian Perry, Ziana Charles, Raydon Nanton, Ashanti Douglas, and Angel Maxwell defenders. Lakeisha Otley, Tefian Brong, Chrislyn Brong, Anesta Richards, Ezreen Quao, Keaton Richards, Christian Wiley, Deontay Delpeche, and Jessica Miller midfielders, and Arika Hooper, Dinelle Crease, and Cherise Cyrus forwards. Chevon Tremingham is the manager, Cornelius Huggins head coach, Alnif Williams assistant coach, Urtis Blackett goalkeeper coach, Shandell Samuel striker coach, and Chevon Smith physiotherapist. The evening sports will continue in a moment. Don't go away.
My sister's pharmacy is the one for you. Is the one for you. We have competitive prices for your prescriptions too. We have 10% off for seniors, children under 3. We're here for your convenience. Prescription services. Leave your prescriptions while you shop. And our professional pharmacists will help you out. Massey Stars Pharmacy. Massey Stars Pharmacy. Where your health is your wealth.
Located at Massey Stores, Kingstown. Contact us at 453-9112.
What are y'all doing out there? You're playing the fool, not football. Justin, what are you thinking passing the ball to Kelly? I don't even know why you on the team. That's the worst team I've ever coached. Get out of my sight.
Carl, that was wrong. Those players don't deserve that, especially Kelly. What you say to them on this field can affect them for life.
Okay, I get it. Alright? I get the point.
Words don't break bones, but they can damage lives.
Come on! Yeah! That's it! Come on! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah.
Together, let's end emotional abuse, on or off the field. If you hear something, say something.
Good game, guys. Sorry I shouted during the break. I was wrong.
A message from UNICEF and the OECS.
A new name in pharmaceuticals has come to SVG, and that name is Q-Care. Q-Care Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality. Q-Care Pharmaceuticals is located uptown Kingston on Halifax Street in the Gecko Building, right opposite the General Post Office. Q-Care opens Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Saturdays until 1:30 p.m. We fill your prescriptions promptly. We invite you to come in and experience the new standard in pharmaceuticals. Q-Care, where the Q always stands for quality.
This is Jake's Kitchen, the most trendy place to customize your kitchen in all of SVG. And when we say trendy, you better believe it's hot. Because we've got the latest in stylish kitchen accessories and fittings at astonishingly available prices. Guaranteed to make your kitchen bling bling. And our new arrivals will do just that. Step up to our showroom, upstairs Caribbean Glass in Kingstown, and make your kitchen the envy of all. When you're customized by Jake's Kitchen, you don't keep up with the neighbors. Oh no, the neighbors better keep up with you.
Carrie can't seem to catch a wink and is craving a catnap. Meanwhile, Mary marvels at the majesty of her Monday morning, masterfully making multiple meals for many miners, mindfully making the most of every moment, making ready to move mountains, and mustering the masses to march out the door on time. Concurrently, Carrie clumsily corrals the kids to carry on to class, as Mary muses on memories of purchasing her marvelous mattress. Your best day starts tonight with a Sleep On It mattress from Quartz.
Welcome back. We continue with sports. This year's Windward Islands Under-19 Cricket Championship will be held in Dominica from the 29th of June to the 3rd July. It will be a 50 overs round-robin championship with the two top teams from the preliminary matches contesting the final. The opening matches will be between Dominica and St. Lucia at Benjamin's Park and defending champions Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines at Windsor Park. The High Road All-Windward Inter-Community League Football Championship yesterday afternoon saw Mariocco defeat Stubbs 4-2 at the Canaan playing field. Romando Bronx scored 2 of the goals, and there was a goal each by Orlando Trimmingham and Ozim Henderson. Kentish Bascom netted both goals for Stubbs. The All-Windward competition continues tomorrow afternoon at the Brighton playing field, where Calico will play against Bible. And that's how we end the sports this evening. We'll be right back to wrap things up. Stay with us.
Do you suffer from pain in your back, knees, or joints and need effective pain relief? Get your life back with Omega XL, a natural, safe, anti-inflammatory supplement. This small soft gel has up to 22 times more omega-3 free fatty acids than fish oil and is backed by 30 years of clinical research.
I can just tell you from my experiences, there's nothing like this Omega XL.
Live the life you deserve and get the relief you need. Get Omega XL now at your local pharmacy.
26 retail shops and restaurants open now for your convenience. At the cruise ship terminal, at the cruise ship terminal. It's a great venue to run for functions, secure parking, great ambiance. At the cruise ship terminal, at the cruise ship terminal.
Convenient parking at the Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal and the Geese Compound. The Kingstown Cruise Ship Terminal has 26 retail shops and restaurants with a variety of food offerings. A great secure venue for your function with a great ambience. Also, we offer lock storage service. The Cruise Ship Terminal, convenience for you.
At the cruise ship terminal, the cruise ship terminal.
Enter
there.
Sultana Alia.
Speak.
It is your humble servant, Chef Abdallah.
Kifek.
Please tell me what to prepare for the people.
Chef Abdallah, whatever you prepare for the Sultan, prepare for my people.
The Sultan Restaurant, serving up the best in local cuisine. Your own custom roti station and pizza station. Delicious kebabs, chicken shawarma wraps, hamburgers designed just the way you like it. Vegetarian, no problem. We got you covered too. Just in case you love to eat, come and test our buffet. Available every single day. Hosting an event and need personalized catering? Let the Sultan come to you. The Sultan Restaurant. Eat like a sultan.
You've been watching SVG-TV News and Sports. Before we leave you, we take a second look at the headlines. Public servants across SVG praise for their work in nation building. With no consensus among parties in Guyana, CCJ could make declaratory orders crucial to the country's immediate future. U.S. President Donald Trump announces new hard-hitting sanctions against Iran. And in sports, Vincentian Sunil Ambris called up for Windies World Cup duty. On behalf of all of us here at SVG-TV, thanks for viewing. I am Jennifer Richardson, reminding you to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and daily headlines. Also tune in for SVG-TV's news at 12:45 p.m. weekdays. Good night.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
The health of your eyes greatly impacts your daily life, from driving, watching television to texting. At Imperial Optical Inc., we promise you the best in eye care. Our trained staff, in-house ophthalmologists, optometrist, full-service lab and optical boutique position us to cater to your entire eye care, understanding your needs and how to meet them, whether you require routine eye examination, prescription glasses, contact lenses, or sunglasses. You can choose from a wide range of designer frames at affordable prices and be greeted with excellent customer service in an inviting atmosphere when you visit us opposite the Anglican Cathedral on 58 Granville Street, Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., where your vision is our mission. Telephone 456-1882. Fax 456-2205.
That's new for your eyes only.
Let's face it, things don't always go according to plan. Sometimes things go wrong, and sometimes things break. So whether you're a beginner or a pro, Gibson's Building Supplies has what you need. So it doesn't matter if it's heavy hardware or light hardware, we've got it all. So whether you can or you can't, we've got something you need. So come on in to Gibson's Building Supplies today.
This season, experience all the sports you love. Whether on a large screen or a mobile device, you've got the best seat in the house. Share the moment with you and your family from wherever you are with the latest products from Quartz. Get it now with Ready Finance. Don't miss a moment of the action. It's Sports Mania at Quartz, bringing value home. Special conditions apply.